I'm delighted to be here with Cricket Wales' new safeguarding top team, designated safeguarding lead Linda Medlicott and board safeguarding lead Tim Masters. Linda, tell us a bit about your background and what attracted you to the role.
So I've worked in and around safeguarding for most of my working career now, initially starting off working directly with young people who'd either experienced or were experiencing some form of abuse. As I matured within that role, I chose to move over into a more proactive role, and therefore went into working for England Football League, where I supported them to introduce new standards. I moved from there into being the first head of safeguarding at Motorsport UK, and now I'm lucky enough to have been selected to work for Cricket Wales. I chose Cricket Wales because it appeared to have this very warm culture, and it is a beautiful country. And the more I progressed within the interview selection panel, the more excited I became about it and the more involved I wanted to be.
Lovely, thanks Linda. And Tim, you must be looking forward to the opportunity to further cement Cricket Wales' commitment to safeguarding with someone of Linda's experience. Can you tell us about how you envisage that working?
Sure. First, let me welcome Linda to Cricket Wales. I'm sure she'll do a fantastic job making our sport as safe as it can be across the whole of the area that we cover. I see my role really threefold. Firstly, to make sure that Linda and the team, and by the team I mean the professional staff and our fantastic volunteers, have the support that they need to create the safest environment we can for our sport. Secondly, to advise the board, inform the board, so that the board makes good strategic decisions and the right decisions for cricket. And thirdly, just to act as that champion for safeguarding, to make sure safeguarding is always at the forefront of what we do.
Fantastic. Linda, you've been in post now for just under a month. So can you tell us about your immediate reflections about the safeguarding landscape in Cricket Wales?
Yes, I mean, my initial findings are that there's a really good safeguarding culture within Cricket Wales, which was stronger evidenced when we took part in the ECB Safeguarding audit recently, where we were awarded a green. So it's a very proactive organisation.
Thank you. And Tim, in addition to being a board member, I know you're a keen recreational cricketer and very active in your club, Hey on Wye. What developments have you seen from a safeguarding perspective in clubs as a player and as a volunteer?
I guess a few years ago we had clubs operating in a little bit of a vacuum, trying their best, trying to do the right things, but without a huge amount of support. What we have now is great training from Linda and the team. We have great policies and great procedures from the ECB that we can adopt in clubs to make our environment as safe as it possibly can be. So the support is really there now for clubs. We've seen the volunteers, the players understand the importance of safeguarding and how it can actually benefit the club. And I guess the real challenge now moving forward is to really embed the culture of safeguarding right across the 200 or so clubs we have in Wales.
Excellent. And lastly, Linda, can you tell us what you think are going to be your main priorities over the next 6 to 9 months?
Initially is getting to know the community within Cricket Wales. That's not going to happen overnight, and I'm really looking forward to getting out, attending some training sessions across different areas of Wales and also some events. We're going to reignite the Safeguarding Council, including looking at some ways of linking our club safeguarding officers so that they can have that peer support and share that best practice that's happening across the sport.
Lovely, thank you both. I know you'll both have the full support of the game in Wales, who will wish you every success in your new roles.
Thank you.
Thank you.